Hello. Okay, I'm really excited because today my course creator blueprint kicks off in 1 hour from right now. So I just decided to go live right before. My background looks a little green. I have this little thing I can put up that'll help fix it. Let's try it. We'll do it together. This is my Lumina webcam that I'm using. So let's see if this works. I'll just do this little button. You push this. It seems to be acting up a little bit. Here we go. Okay. It just takes a second and it'll start to see my background changing to white now. It's recognizing the right colors. Changing, switching. Here we go. So I have the Lumina webcam, which I totally love, but it can be a little bit finicky. Okay. Is that better? I think it's better. All right. Anyway, okay, so I'm excited to be here. So I am talking about how to use AI to uncover your niche and create impactful courses. But I first just wanted to share, let me know if it's your first time watching, by the way. This is the webcam that I'm using that I love. The plus setting is acting up. I'd love to show it to you on plus, but plus is, oh, there you go. That's plus. See, it blurs the background a little, gives a little bit of dimension. And this is the raw version. I like plus better because it looks a little more like I'm using a DSLR. But the problem I find is I become glitchy. See how I look glitchy? So we're just going to keep it on raw. That's just fine. Okay. So thanks, friend. There is a little button that said touch up my appearance. So I just put it on level 1 and not level 10 because level 10 I looked like fake. But this softened out my face. Look like a doll. It's fake, you know. Not really a doll, if you were wondering. All right, so Course Creator Blueprint. This is a comprehensive guide to creating your digital course with AI as your assistant. So I thought for today, before I go live at 1 p.m., which if you don't have a spot, you should get a spot. And the reason I share that, well, you shouldn't get a spot if you don't want to learn this. But if you do want to learn it, then you should. You should go to the challenge. It's thecourseblueprint.com. This is for anybody who's like, if you're an expert in something, I'd be curious in the chat. What are you good at? What do people ask you a lot about? Right? Like I know Laura Campbell's really good at graphic design. Some people hate Canva and Laura loves it and she's really good at designing things, right? I know Cindy Strong who's watching, she's really good at social media and like putting out content and like helping people and organizing her content. Like she's so good at that, right? But the things that you know in your brain can become a digital course that you sell to people that helps people on autopilot, right? And so I have about 25 different digital courses and it's so fun to make these and then put them out into the world. And you can have them out there organically on social media, but you can also, oh, here's a good one. Yeah, you're an ACT, SAT coach and a scholarship consultant. It's huge. Like there's such a need for that, right? You could definitely have a digital course. I have actually a student in my elite program. She helps private and public school students who are like B+ students get into Ivy League colleges, right? And so she's got these funnels that run and she makes crazy money on autopilot helping people, right? Some of them buy her digital courses. Some of them work with her one-on-one, which is so this is good. Stacy helps busy women get healthy dinner on the table every night. That's a huge industry. I mean, think about all the Instagrammers you see, like they're cooking, right? Like that can become a cookbook. That can become a digital course. That can become a retreat. They literally can become so many things, like a boot camp that people sign up to learn how to make fast meals on Sunday evening. Just so crazy. Hi, neighbor. I'm in North Carolina too. Wow, that's so cool. I'm in the Raleigh area. Heard we're going to get snow next week. I'm really hoping we do because we never get snow and the kids get so excited. So anyway, so I'm going to dive into this, but if you are like, I kind of want to be a part of the challenge, the course blueprint is where you can snag a spot. It kicks off at 1 p.m. And this whole workbook walks you through my exact formula for launching digital courses. These digital courses, I have over 40,000 students who have bought my digital courses. And I have 25 different digital courses. Some of them run on autopilot all year round, just producing income on autopilot. So it's very normal for me. Like my normal life now is I sleep and I wake up and I'm like, how much did I make sleeping? And sometimes it's like $6,000 sleeping. Now, is that my profit? No, because I run ads that bring those people in. So I might have only made 2,000 of the 6,000. But either way, it's still pretty good money, you know? So that's what I love to show you. Oh, Nellie, first time watcher. I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. So cool. So let's talk about figuring out your niche. Is anybody here trying to figure out who you want to help and what you want to help them with? I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the workbook. Let me see if I have it. Hold on a sec. It's right here. It is. I have it. I'm going to click on it. I can then show it to you guys. Okay. I'm just going to scroll down so I don't make you dizzy. Oops. I first have to download it. It's a pretty big file, so give me a second to download it. But anyway, here's the deal. When it comes to creating your niche, like some people do things like, and I'm talking about this at 1:00 today, but the riches are in the niches or the niches, but riches and niches rhyme. So we'll call it niches. But here's a few examples of bad and good niches, right? So bad, I help you use social media to make a lot of money. It's not bad, but it's not like super, like, tell me exactly what you do, right? I show exactly how to use Instagram to grow your following, grow your impact, and make an incredible living, right? You can literally build $1 million brand on something like that, where it's very, very hyper focused, where people are like, oh yeah, she's the crazy Instagram coach. Like she's like super into it. She's always on Instagram. Then people get to really like, oh, like that's who it is. Sorry, I'm trying to open this file while I'm talking to you. My brain is like, can't think. Okay, I got it open. I did it. Feel really proud of myself. Okay, let me just shut my 900 slides. Okay, now I'm going to share it with you. Present, share screen, window, entire screen, Chrome tab. Here it is. Google Drive, Evergreen Workbook. Nope. It's this one. Nope. Can't find it. Hold on. Minimize this for a second. Okay. Okay, now I'll move this over, and then I'll do share entire screen. Present, share screen, entire screen. Okay. There, now you can see it. Do you see it? Okay, cool. Anyway, this is the workbook. But so this is what I'm going over today, like in the training at 1:00. So if you don't have a spot, you can go to the course blueprint to grab a spot. And then tomorrow I'm talking about how to create your unique course. The next day I'm going to show you how to sell other things called order bumps. And the next day I'm going to show you how to sell even more things called upsells. And then I'm going to show you how to pull it all together. So I show you how to not leave money on the table when you're selling a digital course. So this is okay, close your eyes. I want you to get dizzy. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. Okay. And then we're having a competition. So we're going to have a competition over the next month, who creates the coolest course, which is super well. So these are businesses that perform well in social media, businesses in the health space, anything like weight loss, supplementation, comment health if you're in that space, supplementation, looking better, feeling better, anything about being healthier, food, also in the health space, businesses about wealth building. So showing you how to use Instagram to create more wealth and sell your course, how to make money from your knowledge, how to sell real estate, invest in real estate. These are just some ideas, but anything about making more money, right? And then business about relationships, marriage, dating, building strong confidence in your relationships, divorce, and on and on. So health, wealth, and relationships are super duper popular. So if you're in one of those categories, that can do super duper well, right? If you think about it, think about some of the people that have courses out there, like Tony Robbins. He's all about wealth and relationships. He teaches you how to build a ton of wealth and how to live your best life, and health. He's kind of all of them. But health, wealth, and relationships, people spend a lot of money on online, which is good. So this shows you good and bad ones, right? So, and I'm going to be training on this later today during the course, but I help people lose weight and feel great. Kind of vague. I help women who've recently had bariatric surgery to keep the weight off for life and thrive for years to come. So if you recently had bariatric surgery, you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is my person, right? Some people are like, I'm going to help all people be happy. And I'm like, how about you help women going through menopause thrive, have more energy, feel more alive, and truly live their happiest life? So truly the riches are in the niches. And as you get into that space, then over time, what I did is I initially started to help network marketers. That's what I was good at. So I helped women in network marketing. But then the women in network marketing were like, Michelle, how do you make good videos? And I was like, oh, you want to know that too? So then I made a course called Video Superstar, and I taught people how to make better videos. And then people were like, Michelle, how did you learn how to sell courses? And I'm like, oh man, I could teach that too. And so you don't have to be pigeonholed forever into your thing. I started there and I've morphed over time. I still help some network marketers, but now I help entrepreneurs and doctors and lawyers and real estate investors and realtors and Etsy shop owners and actresses and Broadway stars. I help anybody who's an entrepreneur who wants to help sell their knowledge online and get it out into the world. They want to build a brand online, make videos, and sell their stuff. I show you how to do that. So the more specific you are to begin, the better. And then as you get really big, like Tony Robbins, then you can just say whatever, because you've got 1 million people on your email list, and you could say, hey, I'm Tony, and today I'm doing a cooking show, and people will buy it because you're Tony Robbins. But not in the beginning, right? We're little potatoes. I'm a little potato. So little potatoes have to be very specific until you become a big potato like Tony Robbins, and then you can just kind of whatever, because anyone will buy anything because you're Tony Robbins. So this is how to figure out your niche, okay? What's something that people always ask you for advice about? I'd actually be curious in the chat. Hold on. I want to see the chat. I've got to move this over so I can see you guys at the same time. There. Okay. Now I can see both. What's the large lipstick in the background? I got it at Target. It's a pillow. It seemed like a great idea, Laura. Claudia, a complete beginner could take a course. Yes, I knew nothing about creating courses in 2019. I didn't know how to do it, but as long as you have some sort of knowledge in something. So, is there something that you're passionate about? Like back then, I'm like, I'm not really passionate about anything, but I'll teach people how to organize. That's how I started. She is organized. Actually bought the domain. If you go to youtube.com, you look up She is Organized, you see me trying to act organized. And I don't like to organize. I like to be organized, but I don't like to act organized. Right. So anyway, that's where I started. And then I realized I don't like organizing. So then I was like, that's maybe not the one that I'm going to do. So I started just training on what I knew, which was network marketing at the time. I was having success doing that as an introvert. So I started sharing that. So you, as long as you know something, like you might have a really clean house. Well, people that don't have a really clean house will be like, oh my gosh, I love you. How do you have a clean house? Like, what do you do? How do you handle things throughout your day so that your house is super clean? And you'll be like, well, I always take a thing. If I pick it up, I put it exactly where it belongs. And they'll be like, wow, I never thought to do that. Right. So you just have to be one step ahead of your people. Laura says, can I sign up for this still? I have the course. Yeah. Well, if you have it and you paid for it, Laura, then you don't have to pay for it again because you have it. So, but you can come to the event. It's in the Facebook group, the link to it, if it's already in there. So, oh, this is so cool. She's working on a digital course on how to earn scholarships. Yeah, literally perfect. In the Blueprint course, do you also walk through how to set them up on digital platforms? Yeah. So yes and no. I teach you that, what platforms I'm on. But I have a year-long coaching program. So for someone that's like, Michelle, can you show me how to do all of this? This 90-day difference elite program shows you how to build your sales page, how to market it, how to put it into your pages. Then you get your own coach that you can hop on. So I have a year-long coaching program that you can work with. Like our entire team, we have a rule that no one's allowed to get stuck. And it's called the 90-day difference. We teach you everything you need to know in 90 days, but we give you a year to put it all together and work with us. And so this will teach you how to build it out. There's coaches that help you on calls, get it built out. And you've got the whole community. So this, if you're like, this sounds amazing, what is this? You can book a call with my team. This program, it's a year-long coaching program. So it's not like $100, right? It's thousands of dollars. But if you're like, actually, I would like some support and I would like to get this thing off the ground. Our goal is that you come into this program and you make your investment back and then some, and then this machine is just running for you. So to book the call, you just go to michellelovesyou.com/success. Trying to find the link. There it is. michellelovesyou.com/success. is how you can book a call with my team to hear more about it. So michellelovesyou.com/success. So you're not a little potato. I mean, compared to Tony Robbins, I kind of am, meal planning. See, it's perfect. It's so good. As a solo parent, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay. So think about, what is something people always ask you for advice about? I just started watching. What's your passion that you really love to help people with, right? Find something you're actually really passionate about. What could you talk at a party for hours about? That's important. Like when the topic of marketing comes up at a party, I get so excited, almost to the point I have to chill out because I know that no one's really as excited about it as me. And they're like, does anyone know? Sometimes people say stuff like, yeah, I see all these people making money online. I'm like, come on, you could really do that. And I'm like, no, but you really could. And I'm like, chill out, Michelle. You're going to scare these people. And I'm like, you could make a lot of money. I don't want to tell you how much you made, but you could really make a lot of money. So I could talk about it for hours, but typically people, they just want a little. I give them a little info. But if you're at a beach retreat, we talk about it so much because I love to talk about it. Does it fall into the category of health, wealth, or relationships? Laura's in our 90-day difference elite program. There's hundreds and hundreds of students in there, you guys. It's amazing. Leah, if you're registered for it, just go to the Facebook group and the link is there. We also emailed it to you. So it should be there. And if you're like, I can't find it, you can email support@michellecuttingham.com. Okay. And this is interesting to know, right? So the reason that someone else is a guru and you are not is they made a decision to do so, right? So some of you are like, yeah, but there's so-and-so already doing it. I'm like, yeah, Well, that's because they made the decision to show up and start showing up like an authority, and you did not make that decision. So, like, when you make the decision and one day you plant your leader flag and you're like, you know what? Today I'm a leader and I'm going to start showing up like a leader and I'm going to train on this particular topic. I remember when I did that on YouTube and I was like, who do I think I am? I was like, there's so many people that are way better at network marketing when I first started than me. I've just recruited 10 people and, I've sold a few $300 at some parties and, I've got about 50 customers. I'm not really that good. I think maybe I had 300 customers at that point, but like not really that good. There's a lot of people way better than me. But in my voice and in a book I probably read, it said you're perfectly positioned to train the person you once were. So don't worry about who is above you, right? You're perfectly positioned to train the person that you once were. Once I did not know how to recruit a person. I did not know how to hold a party back then. And so I started to share. It's so crazy, right? And then from there, people that had never recruited a person started to follow me. And I realized, back in the day when I was in network marketing, 99% of people in the industry had never recruited at least 3 people. Because when you recruited, actually in my company, when you recruited 3 people to your team, this is my network marketing days, you were in the top 95% of the company, or you were the top 5% of the company, right? And that meant 95% of people had never done that. So I'm like, holy cow, there's a huge opportunity to help the people that are just kind of new or don't know how to recruit, right? And so I figured that out. And so sometimes we get held back because we're like, yeah, but so-and-so leader is better and she's really good. I'm like, she's good to train the leaders, but you're good to train the people that don't know how to do the little thing, right? And so truly, I mean, many of you know things like, I don't know how to meal. Like Claudia, I would buy her meal things. I'm like, what am I making for dinner tonight? I just need someone to be like, Michelle, first you buy the chicken and the potatoes for the whole week. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Never thought of that. How do you do that? I just need someone to tell me, right? I don't know how to do that. So like, think about that. They just haven't spent time trying to learn the thing that you already know. So it might be like second nature to you and kind of dumb, but to them, it's genius. Like there's a lot of stuff I know nothing about. I'm really good at marketing, but I don't know a lot about cooking meals and having them prepped. So that's why I would love Claudia's program, right? The goal is to create this factor. Online, your goal is to create the know, the like, and the trust factor. The know, like, and the trust factor. So that's your goal, is to get people to know you. They start to like you, and then they start to trust you. And people know you, like you, and trust you, then they buy stuff from you. How do we create the know, like, and trust factor? We show up for free and we provide value. So right now I'm just here live for free. Why? Because I love you and you're like my best friends. And sometimes I meet new best friends when I'm live. Is there any new best friends here? Because I could send you a best friend necklace. I actually bought unicorn best friend necklaces. I give them out of my beach retreat. And then say what you do and why you do it to come up with your tagline, right? So me, I help basically entrepreneurs make more money. I help people who sell stuff sell more of their stuff online. It's a very simple way to say it, right? And I think the simplest way to say it is the best way to say it, right? You're a new friend? I should send you a best friend necklace. I think it's a good idea. Can I get the link to join the event at 1? Yeah, go to thecourseblueprint.com. Is it scrolling on the bottom of my screen? I can't see my screen. See it? Do you see that down there? It says join the challenge here, thecourseblueprint.com. My camera looks dark. Were you guys concerned about that? Maybe not. Let's kick up the exposure a little bit. Now I look washed out. Well, that seems a bit better. I don't look like I'm sitting in a dark room because I'm not. It's a sunroom. All right. Okay. Anyway, here's my Christmas card. Do you like it? Thanks. Just thought I would show it to you. Okay. All right. Sometimes you see someone else doing what you're doing. You think I couldn't possibly do that because someone's already doing it. And that makes you feel sad. But here's the deal. There's a virtual pie that exists. And I actually just got a new shirt and it's got a pie on it. Because I always tell you guys, if you're not on social media and you're not showing up and sharing your message, someone else is getting the pie. They're eating your pie, right? They're getting 100% of the pie because they decided to go for it. That's annoying. And you're not getting any of the pie because you didn't decide to make videos and go for it, right? So you're sitting in the corner eating no pie because your voice is not out there. The fact that someone else is doing it means there's demand for it, which means you should absolutely do it. And you should take your portion of the pie here. Doesn't that make you crazy? So like Dr. Pampa is a functional medicine doctor. Dr. Axe is a functional medicine doctor. Dr. Hyman is a functional medicine doctor. All 3 of them pretty big players in this space. Right? But I meet other functional medicine doctors like, should I do it? Because they're already doing it. I'm like, yeah, you should do it because no one's doing it in your voice. There is room for everybody. That's what's so crazy about it. So the last thing I want to remind you is the day you were born with a gift. You have a unique voice and a unique personality that no one else on this planet has. Mine is a little quirky and a little wacky. Although I did forget to take my thyroid medication the last 2 days. Sometimes I'm like, I don't need it anymore. I'm really trying to get off of it. So I'm doing all this functional medicine stuff. But I was like, I don't need it anymore. And today I woke up, I'm like, yes, you do. Don't kid yourself, girlfriend. So I woke up, I felt like bricks were lying on me. I was like, get out of bed. It was so hard. But I did it. I'm proud to be here. But if my voice sounds cracky, it's probably because I'm trying to just, not take my thyroid medication. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. But I really don't want to take it anymore. So anyway, but the way that you train is unique to everyone else, right? So I was just sharing, like, my personality is typically really bubbly and really full of energy. And like, that's my unique way of training. And it's very simple. I speak in a 5th grade language. I don't know big words. Completely is a big word. That's the biggest word I got, right? But I don't use big words. Why? Because it's confusing to people. So I was listening to Mark Zuckerberg talk to Joe Rogan yesterday. I don't even know. I was like bored last night. I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're saying. Mark Zuckerberg knows a lot of big words. I was like, dictionary, But anyways, just interesting to listen to that whole conversation. I didn't listen to the whole thing, only some of it, but I was like, just listening. There might be other trainers in your space, but one might be too energetic. Another might talk too slow. Another is someone they don't feel connected to, right? Some people, they don't feel authentic. They're like this. Hello, everyone. Today, our training will be related to building your niche. Let's dive in. And I'm like, you're not really. Are you like that? What do you really like? What do you like when your kids are around? I don't trust you because you're talking like that. Right? Or sometimes people do that in the beginning. We have another new friend. We should give out best friend necklaces to everyone that's new. It should become a thing. It's so fun. Hi, friend. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Your mom made the best lemon meringue pie. You could do a course on that. Seriously. How to make the world's best desserts. All right. So anyway, the world needs you because there are people out there that will never get massive results they need unless you step up and show up. Truly, I have so many people that message me. They're like, Michelle, you changed my life. Like, you were a little quirky, a little weird, and you're kind of simple, and you made me believe I could do this. Every other trainer was so perfect and so like insane, like buttoned up, and like they had production teams, and you are just doing this all from your cell phone. And you're so simple, and you made me believe I could do this. And now I'm running this big business. And I'm like, good. Right? So you don't have to be completely perfect. Actually, being authentic, women and men, but women mostly, trust your true authentic voice. They trust your true authentic voice, right? So, I actually wrote that here, what I just said, right? But like, yeah, but I know these people could still be stuck had it not been for me deciding to go for it. Many of you message me and you're like, I've bought $50,000 of courses from all different people. I never got any results till I came into your program. You changed my life, Michelle. Your training, the way you train, the simple way you do it. I finally won, like, because of you. And that could be people saying that to you, right? I'm not saying that to like pat myself on the back, but to say like, you literally, people could be sending you those messages, right? Some people may have never written a book because they wouldn't believe they could, but they saw me write a book and they're like, well, if Michelle wrote a book, I know many of you have written a book because I wrote a book, and you're like, you're not an author. I'm definitely not an author. Definitely not qualified to write a book, but I wrote one, and then a lot of people bought it, and now I'm an international bestseller, which is laughable because I'm just a me, and a me wrote a book, and then I became an author somehow. And I still find it funny to say I'm an author because I'm like, well, I wrote a book. I wasn't qualified to write the book, but people buy the book a lot on Amazon. I made a lot of money from that book. So I'm going to write another book now that I'm an author. Anyway, but you don't know whose life you can change by stepping into your true greatness. So get up, get moving, get your message out there. Worst case scenario is you put your course out there. Maybe it doesn't perform all that well, but guess what? It's fixable, right? The best part is that you're still a step ahead of where you started out, and you actually moved yourself forward. And the worst case scenario is that you actually stay where you are. Like, I remember when I launched my book. So just to give you an example, I'll stop sharing my screens. When I first put my book out there, I was like, okay, pros and cons of making a book. I'm like, pros and cons of making a digital course. You can apply this to anything in life. I'm like, okay, the pros of making a book, well, I'll become an author and maybe it could help some people. Okay, the cons. Okay, I put it out there and everyone hates it and they think I'm stupid. Right. Okay, then solution. I'll delete it off of Amazon. Right. Okay, so good. So if there's the con, we hit delete. It's not that hard. So I was like, okay, sweet. So we're going to launch it. Everyone's going to hate it. They're going to hate me. They're going to think I'm dumb, and I'm going to hit delete. Got it. That's how I launched it. And luckily they liked it. And they told their friends about it. More people bought it in the whole thing. So that's the good news for all of you, right? It's like, hey, let's just put it out there and see what happens, right? But let's have a little bit of strategy with it. So let's see. Imperfectly Sandy said, I'm a content creator member and I bought this course for this week. Are they two separate courses? Yeah, they're two separate courses. Yep. So Content Creator Club is my monthly membership. If you guys are not a part of that, that's where we teach you how to make awesome content. It's really inexpensive. It's michellelovesyou.com/content. So I give you all my Canva templates, how to make awesome workbooks. I show you how to design things. I give you how to create your first email landing page. So it's like a great beginner spot if you're like, I need some help. But if you're like, I really want to launch a course and I don't know how to do it, then I have a separate course called Course Creator Blueprint. Now, if you're in the Content Creator Club, you get discounts on this stuff. So honestly, it's smart to just stay in my Content Creator Club for the whole year. And then every time I launch something, you get it for discount, which pays for your Content Creator Club. It's kind of smart. It pays for your I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, Content Creator Club. I get these names mixed up. So Course Creator Blueprint is separate, but you do get it for a discount as a Content Creator Club member. So, and if you purchased it Imperfectly Sandy accidentally for more, you can always email support@michellecunningham.com. So this is it, support@michellecunningham.com, and they can send you a deal, a discount, a refund, or whatever we need to. So we always do the right thing. So that's really simple. So anyway, so that's the deal. I'm going to be live today at thecourseblueprint.com at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I got to go make a smoothie or something. I got to figure out what I'm going to make. I'm going to make something to eat so I don't die, which will be good. And then that's it. Okay. So let me know if you guys will be live, if you'll be there. Let me know in the chat. Say I'm going to be there. And then if you're part of it tonight, I'm also going to be live at 8 p.m. answering all your questions. So it'll be like a Q&A session this evening, which will be super fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Well, thanks for being on. You guys are pretty and I love you. And I'll see you at 1 p.m. if you will be there. Yay, you're going to join my new friend. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Cindy will be on live. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, go to thecourseblueprint.com. Then good, Bernadette will be there. Oh my gosh, now this is going to be a real party. Yeah, there's like hundreds of people registered. Not thousands. Sometimes we have thousands. This one's like hundreds. So it'll be more intimate, which will be even better because then if you have questions, I can answer all of them. I need to know how to access the live. Go to the Facebook group, Laura, Course Creator Blueprint. I think that's the name of the Facebook group. Let me go find it. And it's in there. We also emailed you too. So Course Creator Blueprint is the group. Let me see if you're in here, Laura. Checking. Laura. Laura, you're not in this group. Girlfriend, I'm going to invite you into the group only because I know you're part of the elite program and elite students got it for free. Is there, oh, sorry, Stacy, I'm training that. Yes, I said that was using AI. So sorry. I forgot to go into that. I just stopped my training. Please hold. Okay. Yeah. Here's how you use AI. Okay. Here you go. This is the training. I'm going to share it with you. I'm also sharing it at the thing, but I forgot to do it. Let me finish that. Okay, so let me just show you guys. So you want to go to, let's see, go to chat on. So, and I show you the whole program. I teach you how to use AI for the whole, like how to put together a whole course, how to figure out your niche. So, so I want, whoops, it's in capital letters. Okay. I want to help people in my niche. My niche is women who want to start making meals from home super fast. I help them create healthy 5-minute meals. Could you help me determine if that's a good niche and would that be popular and for what reasons? And can you analyze YouTube to help me come up with popular topics for getting new clients? Okay. You can even put spelling errors in there because it's smart to know what you were doing. Okay. So to attract new clients, so let's see. The rise in popularity of healthy meal delivery services and meal kits underscores this trend as they cater to those seeking convenience without compromising on health. Is a promising niche given the increased demand for quick, nutritious meals. So it's a good niche. And to attract new clients, it's giving you some strategies here. Meal prep strategies. Share efficient meal prep techniques. How I cook 20 healthy meals in 1 hour. Demonstrate the practical approaches to batch cooking. Isn't this so great? Look at it. Even gives you one. This is so crazy. Don't you think it's so crazy? Hold on, there's an yeah, these gummies, I always see these things. These green gummies. How I cook 20 meals in 1 hour. So, 3,000,000 views, right? And this is what I teach you guys is if you're like, "I really wanna break into this space, I don't know what to title my videos." I'm like, "Dude, go find someone who's performing really, really well," right? So, 3,000,000 views this video got. It's huge, by the way. How I cook 20 meals in 1 hour. So, if you're like, "I don't know what to name mine," I'm like, "How I cook 21 meals, healthy meals in 1 hour." Right? Or how I cook 21 healthy meals in 60 minutes. This is a very good title. So you want to use something very similar to it. That's what my friend taught me, who has 600,000 followers on YouTube. He hired a top coach. He's like, listen, all the videos have already been done. Find the ones that are top performing, use a very similar title, change it slightly, and then make your video. You don't even have to watch this guy's video. Like the way he does it is different than the way you're going to do it. The way that I would do it is I would go to Panera. We just get them, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so we each would have a different way of doing it, which would actually be a really fun project for each of us to make a video on how we cook one meal in 1 hour. Like, it would just be fun to have each of us, we would all make a different video because we all have different brains, which is so fun. So that's the first part of that, right? I just want to make sure I'm sharing my screen. I am. Okay. And then budget friendly recipes, offer affordable meal options that don't compromise. So this is giving you another YouTube link. Doesn't this make you so excited? So and this is what I'm teaching today is like how to pull this all together. Here we go. You never need to admit it's been done a while since you've done a meal prep video because I would have known that. Now she just told me, I'm like, oh, you didn't make video for a while. You don't have to admit that. Anyway, 2 million views. Budget meal prep, healthy recipes under $3 using high quality ingredients. Great title. It's another one that you could do, right? So isn't this fun that it's actually giving you the links? But more importantly, what we're realizing here is there is demand. 2 million views, there is demand, which means you're in a niche that people they clamor for, right? This is a huge one. So is there room for you? 100 million percent. 100 million percent. Yeah. She's getting a lot of the pie. And hopefully she's selling something. What do you got down here? Do you have something for sale? Okay. She has a PDF. That's her freebie. She has a cookbook. You could have a digital course. You can make so much money, my friend. I could help you if you want. Just reach out. Okay. Anyway, isn't that cool? So let me just go back though. Let me just give you the prompt if you want to take a screenshot. I want to help people in my niche women who want to start making meals from home super fast, help them create 5-minute meals. Can you help me determine if that's a good niche? Would that be popular and for what reasons? And can you analyze YouTube to help me come up with popular topics for getting new clients? Cool. It even put the links in. That's crazy. It never did that before. That's a new development this week, I think. So that will help you figure it out. You can also go to YouTube and just pretend you're like looking up healthy meal ideas and you'll see videos, 3 million views, 1 million views, 500,000 views. That's evidence that there's demand for it. Those titles are titles you should create. You will over time start getting a lot of views like them. It's magic. So anyway, that's a portion, but I'm teaching you how to research your niche, how to come up with some more titles. This is all of what I'm going through today at thecourseblueprint.com. Researching popular topics. This is popular topics, more popular topics. What else am I teaching? Oh yeah, this gives you like all the different videos you can do, how to make the whole list. So yeah, that's what we're training on today. And then tomorrow is I think logo creation, just your unique course, how to create the course, how to come up with the logo, how to make it all pretty, all of that. So Cindy, you requested, but you weren't in there either. Here, Cindy, I'll go make sure you get added to the group. My team is managing it, but I'm going to member request 3 today. Approve. Laura, I see you. Approve. Cindy, I don't see you. Why are you not here? Member requests. Invite. I'll invite you. You're my Facebook friend. Okay. Cindy's in my elite program too, so that's why she just gets a free spot in this. Okay. It's loading. Invite people. Search for people. Cindy. Strong. There. I saw you. Oh, now you clicked away. You know how it can be so jumpy. I think I have so many contacts. It's very glitchy. Cindy. Strong. Oh, it saw you, but then you went away. I'll just type Cindy, maybe. Maybe Cindy Strong is too much. Okay. Cindy. Now it's showing me all the Cindys, but there's too many. Cindy S. Come on, you could do it. Nope. All right, I'm gonna invite you by sharing a link, I think. Oh. Top Dogma accepted Cindy. All right. Oh, that I gotta fix that. It's supposed to be admin only. Okay. I've been sick for almost. You've been sick, friend? I hope you're better. Okay. I love you guys so much. All right. So excited to see you today. TheCourseBlueprint.com is how you grab a spot. And I'll see you. It'll be fabulous. And all the links and everything you need is in there. So, okay, friends. I'll see you soon. You're the best. Bye, friends.